Hey, Donald Trump. It's just me, Paula Poundstone. I was just playing with the cats. When I was 18 years old, I tried to get a job at the Sobix sub shop in Orlando to supplement my vast income from the graveyard shift at the International House of Pancakes. They wanted me to take a lie detector test just in order to apply for the job. I would have done it. I was desperate. But prospective employees had to get themselves to the site where they administered the lie detector test, and I had no money and no transportation. I've always wondered what I would have lied about while working in that sub shop. I love it here. And that's what I want to talk to you about. I want to congratulate you on saying something that is as close to the truth as I have ever heard you say. You were talking about how you were trying to get rid of the filibuster in the Senate. And you said if the Republicans would do that now, you said we wouldn't lose for 50 years. Did you have to sit down and put your head between your knees after that? I don't think you were lying. I think you actually think that's true. If you change the rules so the Republicans don't cede power, we all lose. The poorest states in the country are Republican-run states. The country can't sustain that kind of winning for 50 years. The planet can't survive a perpetually Republican-run United States. RFK Jr.'s family will be the only people able to go swimming in anything other than a heavily chlorinated pool ever again. Oh, that reminds me. Have you ordered the water basketball hoop for the reflecting pool yet? I mean, what's winning? If the finish line for the Olympic 100-meter sprint was at the very edge of a cliff, such that when the winner won, they fell to their death, would that be winning? I heard some of the confirmation hearings for your federal judge nominees a couple days ago. You must marvel at what you're able to get people to do. These guys made Cirque du Soleil contortionists look stiff. When they were asked if Joe Biden won the 2020 election, not one of these guys could just say yes. And apparently they're paid by the word for what they do say. Blah, 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 they went on. Senator Coons asked nominee John Mark about the 22nd Amendment. And he said he had worked as a prosecutor for most of his career, and so he wasn't really familiar with the 22nd Amendment. Like he was telling a friend he'd never seen any episodes of Ted Lasso. The 22nd Amendment is the one that says you can't run for a third term. These people went to law school for this? There was a scene in that Warren Beatty Bugsy movie about the mobster guy, where he calls one of his top lieutenants into his office, and he makes him crawl around him on his hands and knees like a dog and bark. And let me just apologize to J.D. Vance now for giving you that idea.